Welcome back to Out of the Office Talks with the Eastern Shore Chamber. I'm Jason Schmidt with firewatchbusiness.net, and we're here at Back in Motion. Back in Motion is Dr. Abby Parrish. She's a chiropractic doctor, wellness, and she has acupuncture. The one thing that I love about Dr. Parrish is her 3 tenets on how she runs her business. It's on kindness, community, and connection. And that's very important to her, and that's how she decides on all her decisions for her office. It's a very calm and soothing place. It's a great place to come if you need chiropractic care. It's a pleasure for us today at Out of the Office Talks with the Eastern Shore Chamber to have the incoming chairman of the board,
yes,
Cindy Zebrick. And Cindy is a realtor with Coldwell Banker,
yes,
Real Properties, and we're very happy to have her as a guest today. Give us a little background on why you decided to join the Eastern Shore Chamber.
Honestly, it was just about growing connection in the community. About 10 years ago, I started as an ambassador, was Ambassador of the Year in 2014. I then headed the ambassador program for the next 5 or 6 years. And at that time, Casey's done a great job in the nominating committee in getting different businesses on the board. And I was asked to come on as a board member because the realtor that was rolling off, she wanted to fill that seat. And so that's how I got involved in the board.
Gone through the process, through the board and all the levels of the board to get to the chairman.
Yes.
What are you most excited about in the upcoming year for the chamber?
So I'm really excited because last year was the 100th year with Wesley's reign, and so I'll be beginning the next 100 years for the chamber. And as our community grows and we continue to get more and more business owners involved and individuals in the chamber, it just helps us continue to make our area better and better.
So what has the chamber done, being involved in the chamber, what does that do for your business? What does that do for you personally? How do you feel like the chamber is evolving and helping you out?
Well, as a realtor, my number one, I tell people my number one strength is networking. And through the chamber, it's just such a great opportunity to connect with so many people in different businesses. And everybody has a story, and I just love hearing people's stories about how they got here, what they're doing here, what they want to do here. And if I can help connect them, not personally, but even with other business owners, I think that's a great way to help us all.
So what was your motivation to get involved in the chamber like you have? I mean, because you jumped in it as a member and then went on to the ambassadors and now the chairman of the board. What was your motivation? What was it? Obviously, it was to make connections, but it's more than that when you get this involved.
Well, I'm a native of Fairhope. I was born and raised in Fairhope. And the whole Eastern Shore, my whole life, has just been such an important place to live and raise a family and just really now to be able to give back. I love getting involved in different activities, and the chamber does a great job with all the activities during the year, not just connection for myself and what it means to my personal business, but for connecting other people and informing them and educating them on, what the chamber can really do for them.
Absolutely. I think that's a great point in that it's about the business aspect, but it's more than that. It's about the community aspect also.
Correct. Yes.
And that's one of the things that obviously is what you've done. You've come in here as a native Fairhopian,
yes,
and just worked very diligently to be what you are. I mean, you have many accolades and one of the top realtors around. So, it's very important for you to be involved in the community, and the chamber does help us do that.
Yes.
But how has being on the board helped you grow in the community?
I think being on the board has helped me grow in the community, not just getting to know the other board members personally. It builds relationships. It builds trust within those relationships. It just does build community to know that you can connect with whatever industry or profession that you've got people you already have a relationship with.
In order for you to get this far, it's a service thing. It is served in the community. It is serving the Eastern Shore, and that's what you're doing by being on the board and all the work, because it takes time and money and effort to do that kind of thing, and it just shows the kind of service heart that you have to do that to help the community like you are doing.
Well, like I said, just being able to give back at this point of my career, you know, it's just a real blessing.
Absolutely. I mean, and you know, it shows with what you're doing in the community. You know, it really does. So, you know, you're a native Fairhopian. So, what is it that, I guess, what is your favorite thing on the Eastern Shore? What is your favorite thing?
That's a hard question to answer because we live in such a diverse area. You know, when I was growing up here, there was more agriculture, pecan orchards. It was more rural, and now we've just expanded to the point that, you know, we've got the restaurants downtown, you've got the bay and all that encompasses with sailing or fishing, or then you're close to the beaches. We've got so much as far as shopping, medical care, everything has just expanded over the years that has enticed so many people to come and live and retire on the Eastern Shore. And we're just so blessed to have, and I'd say, the most beautiful sunsets in the world. I think that draws a lot of people here.
I can't agree with you more.
Yeah.
I mean, our sunsets here are amazing.
Yes.
When that sun goes down over the water, it is an amazing sight. I love going down there to the bay and watching that. No doubt about it. All right, Cindy, so we've talked about being on the Eastern Shore, what the Eastern Shore Chamber means to you, and how you're a new chairman, and how you're going to have an amazing new year coming up, which we can't wait to see how that goes. Is there anything I missed that you want to discuss and tell people about the Chamber or about you personally?
Well, I will say this. Many years ago, I was a member and never got involved, never went to any kind of functions or events or anything. I never really got anything out of it. So it is just like in any relationship, you get out what you put in, you know, so you've got to get involved. Go to business after hours, go to morning marketing, find something, some way to get involved in a committee. You will make relationships, and it just really mushrooms from there. It blossoms, and the amount of connection, once you make that, and it multiplies over the years. And so it's really important to get involved somewhere. You can't make it all the meetings, you can't make all the functions, it's just not possible for any of us. But find something that speaks to you, and you know, get connected and try to make it a regular habit, and you will reap the benefits.
Couldn't have said it better. That is exactly right. That is what the Chamber's about. Cindy, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on all the hard work you've put in, and now you're the chairman. I don't know if that's congratulations or is in order or not.
It's a blessing.
But,
thank you.
But it'll be a lot of hard work, and I know you're up to it. And appreciate you coming in. I know you're very busy with Caldwell Banker Real Properties and the work you do with them. You are one of the top agents in Baldwin County for sure, and we appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate your time. We know it's valuable, and we appreciate you watching the Eastern Shore Chamber Out of Office Talks with the Eastern Shore Chamber. We appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. I'm Jason with the firewatchbusiness.net, firewatchbusiness.net, and the Firewatch Business YouTube channel. You can also find us on podcast, any podcast platform, with the Eastern Shore Chamber podcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in about 1 month.